Hello, welcome to another update, part 2. So, I finished up getting all these trees inside the area. I didn't do the outside tree line. But I did get a fence all the way around the area. There wasn't a fence in the original game over to the left here, but I went ahead and added it in because I would imagine they would want to have, like, if you have a town, you would want to have a fence all the way around to keep animals and stuff from coming in from anywhere except for, you know, this spot that you're actually keeping an eye on, the opening. So that's why I completed that. And then if I hide this, we can see that I do have the individual tents imported. I haven't textured them or modified them at all, just because I want to get done with the temple first, and then I'll move on to them. I do have all of this worked up and laid out for all the way to the back where the temple will actually be expanded out to. If I turn this layer back on, if I turn this back on, go up above, you can see that the temple ends right there. So I'm expanding out, and I'll include the entire part, the entire temple. So now if we go back down and in, here I do have each of these sectioned off. It'll be pretty easy to texture each of them. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. I moved on to the Cloister trials down in there. For this area, I don't have all of the walls and ceiling in yet as modular, but I do have it in as like a single piece. But I will be needing to make a bunch of modular parts for this area. I do want to sculpt, so I did buy a sculpting brush to use on my wife's laptop, and I'll sculpt better detail on all of the summoners here, High Summoners and Zayon and Unalaska. These two rooms off to the side here, haven't done anything with those just yet. But I do want to finish those off, obviously. Now, onto the Cloister trials. I have a bunch of different parts here, but if I hide the main part that is the entire Cloister of Trial area, let's see, I have a floor imported. And down here, I have the floor actually textured here. And I spent the last day going ahead and working on all of this. I've got decently. I'll switch to unlit or wireframe for now. Oh yeah, wireframe doesn't work on nanite material or meshes, so I'll switch to the nanite overview, and then right up here, triangles. So for triangles, there's a decent amount of detail here. above as well. So, all of these are in separate parts inside of Blender. I haven't finalized the union between them because I want to make sure before I union them that they will look right. And then once I union that, I can use this part here and expand it. So once I get the union done, I can do this part down here because I want to have this as all one piece. So I'll just add this bottom little bit and the floor all together. Then I'll also make a corner piece. I do have the corner piece right here, but it doesn't have any of the detail up top or any textures. But like I said, I'll use all of the stuff that I have made for these to make all of that properly. Let's see. For this, let's hide this for a moment. These here both have an emissive trait to it. So if I go to lit, maybe you can see it if my lighting would not be messed up. I think the lighting is messed up because I'm using, there we go. Well, you can see some of the red emissive that's going on right there. But there's a bunch of light bleed through, which is one of the problems with Lumen right now. And I don't have an RTX card as well, so I'm pretty sure that when if I go to reflections, here in a second, reflections, and you can see that there's a reflection of this, of the emissive texture, but it disappears entirely when it leaves my screen. So I think Lumen is still using screen space reflections, but I have it checkmarked to use Lumen for reflections. I don't know. It might be because of the graphics card that I'm using, but hopefully when I upgrade, that'll work all properly. So let's go back to lit. That's pretty much all I have. I can go to Blender here for a moment. What's my time at? I'll show Blender real quick, and then I'll stop the video. Alright, so this is what I have for the parts. I have all of these designs. Take away this, I can select each one of them. So, like this one, this part is I'm gonna have to subtract from the wall because this is a recessed design, and then add to the wall, add to the wall, add and this as well. So I've got all of that, and then this lovely piece at the bottom. And all of this does tile very well. So let's see. I make a couple of these more. I have doors. The doorway. The grate that's in front of one of the doors that rises. The corner piece. So I have 3 different types of flat walls. Really tall one, normal one, or like, sorry, normal one, but with a bottom piece. But I think maybe I should just make a bottom piece like this and just have it as another floor piece, because then I don't have to have all of this doubled. I might do that. Anyway, then I have a whole movable wall. So I'll put this texture, or this, I might not actually do this. I might copy this and just make I might not actually do that. A whole wall separately. I'll probably just make it using the smaller modular flats that I have. Here's the stairs. I did, for all of these different modular pieces, I did remake them and snap them to a grid because the mesh was not applied to a grid perfectly, so it didn't snap, and so it would have had a lot of small light bleed throughs. Large doorway. Sphere holders. Another sphere holder that goes in the wall. This is the only movable wall that I think I will have to have made, because this is actually inside the wall, and I can't make that happen with normal, with these modular parts. Right, that's pretty much it. That's all I've been working on for the past little bit. I do have other parts of Spira loaded up, but you'll have to just look at another one of my videos to check that out. And yep, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, in case I don't see you. Oh, and final comments, I will not be streaming for a little while. I'm going to days, and I can't really stream too much with my family up. So I will just be posting a update video at the end of next month. And hopefully I'll have all of this completely finished for the Cloister trials and be starting on the Chamber of the Faith area. So, goodbye.